Hi, this is a short video about putting Wi-Fi on our van. Hope you enjoy it. So in the last video I mentioned that we'd like to get an external aerial for the Wi-Fi on the roof. I've now got that. It just came in a package today from Amazon. That's it, it's a Poynting. Sorry, the label's gone right over the picture. But I've just unpacked it. This is what it looks like. It's got a nice big cable on it. And those ends there do fit in my router. So I'm going to go and try it shortly. Some stickers on there, some suckers, sorry, to go on the window. I think we're going to go with that temporarily until I decide to take the TB aerial off. They were a bit of a bugger to get on, but a bit of spit and a bit of perseverance got them on. So without further ado, I'm going to go out to the van and we'll give it a go and test it, see what it's like, upload and download before we put the antenna on, and then we'll try it with the antenna just stuck on the window or something like that. Sun's decided to come out finally. It's been honking it down all day, hoping to have some gates fitted today, but the guys haven't been coming because the rain's been so bad. So hopefully they might turn up this afternoon or tomorrow. So let's get in the van and try this aerial. So if you remember, that's where we keep the router. It's got 4 bars at the moment. It's normally around 3, and I've also just tested the download speed. The download speed was 17 and the upload speed was 2.6. So I'm going to connect up the aerial now and we'll see what difference it makes. So I've been having a play with the new aerial and the router, and it seems to be going okay. Put it in various places around the van, even sort of had it on the roof, but the rain keeps starting. I'm stuck in the van at the minute and I can't go back indoors. I've recorded some of the upload and download speeds and it seems to improve, and then I do it again and it's gone down again. You do have to go into the settings for this and tell it that it's an external aerial. It's definitely better, but we're right on the fringe of a 3 antenna here, and I think where I've got the van parked, I think the house is in the way, so I think even with this on the roof, it's not going to be brilliant. So I will do a bit more testing when the weather's a bit better. We're going away this weekend, so I'll try it whilst we're away and let you know how we get on. I've got the ladders up. I'm going to go up and have a look and see what I can fathom out with this antenna. So my idea is to still utilise this same pole, send the wire down the pole and mount the antenna on there. So I'm just going to have a play about, so I might pause you a minute. I've just took all the screws out of here. I'm hoping it's going to come off. Right, that bit's come off. Okay. Right, I've got a few more tools, so I'm going to see what I can do. Got my lucky screwdriver. You probably sensed that I'm a bit of an amateur. Lots of people are probably wondering, why is he taking off a perfectly good, what are they called, teleplus aerial that costs about 130 quid I think, but fact is I don't use it and I want to put a Wi-Fi aerial up, so I've managed to get it off. This was it. I suppose I could try and mend it if it's any use to anyone, but I don't think so. So I've got the pole now. I'm just going to readjust that and get it to the right height so I can mount my my aerial on it, thread the cable down, and then establish how I'm going to cap it off. I'm guessing it might be something temporary to start with, but I have found a website where you can get little plastic caps and things like that made, so I'll give it some thought before I do it, and let you see when I've got the aerial on. But I'm utilising half of the old pole to fasten my aerial onto. We'll see how we get on with that. I've got the aerial off and I've just left the pipe going up and down now, which is great. What I'm going to do is mount this on there with zip ties. I'm obviously going to take the suckers off, and then what I'm going to do, that's 30mm there, I'm going to get a bit of 30mm flexible pipe, you know, the stuff you use for not aquariums, outside ponds, that sort of thing, so I can have a U-bend with the cable going up underneath and then back down again. I've got to nip out to the shop to get some of that, so once I've done that I will come back and finish the job and show you what it looks like. This is the pipe. I've fashioned this thing on the top there, where I can bring the cables up and down, so there's not water pouring directly down the hole like at that end. So the cable's going to come up there and round, and I'll just zip tie that, and then this is going to zip tie onto there. Can you see that? Alright, you'll see when I've done it all. I think that'll work quite well. You know, there's no water, there's no rain coming from the top, isn't going to penetrate down the hole because we've got this U-bend in it. So this was just it's some kind of flexible toilet trap in B&Q, but it's done the trick. I'm just threading the cable down. Quite a lot of cable with it, but I think you can start to see what my idea is now. That once I've got the cable down there, we're going for that effect. And then what I'll do, I might get one of those little TV aerials, and that cable can go up there as well. Not that ingenious, I'm sure other people have thought of that before, but it'll stop the ingress of rain, and might even put a bit of that expanding foam up there just to seal it totally. It's finished, got it in, all zip tied on. I think you'll agree, it looks quite neat, and it can extend. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is it's the only place it could have gone, and it's right first thing at the front of the van, so it's going to get covered in flies, and probably when we go past a tree it'll probably get hit, but they seem fairly robust. I could twist it, I suppose, when we're travelling like that. I don't know if that'll do any good, but these aren't directional or the omnidirectional, but I've still got the ability to move it up and down, so if we want to go a little bit higher just to cover any obstructions when we get inside, we still can do with the old method, and let's hope it's still fairly watertight. So sorted the install inside, the router's there now plugged in, it's got the lead going into the back. I've managed to sort of neaten the cables up, there's quite an excess of cables. I'm still going to keep that little TV thing there just in case I get one of those little stick-on antennas on the top, and as I mentioned earlier, I should be able to run it down this hole. Perhaps eventually I could do with a grommet on here, but it seems to be doing the trick. There's only 3 bars at the minute. It is a pretty bad area where I live, actually, on 3. Where we're going at the weekend, Flamborough, I've just had a look at the cell map, and 3 is absolutely dire. out on Flamborough Head. There's no cell mast. The nearest ones are sort of Bridlington one way, somewhere else the other way. But that'll be a good test tomorrow to see if we get anything. I'll try it without the aerial as well. Yeah, I'm pleased with that installation. Once I finally got the bottle and took the old TV antenna out, it was all fine. We're mostly going to use this for Amazon and Netflix. The aerial on the roof seems okay. The proof of the pudding will be out on the road now testing it. Okay. So I said I'd do a test on the new Wi-Fi aerial up in this area of Yorkshire. What's it called again, love?
Flamborough.
Flamborough, I keep forgetting. And if you look on the right hand side, no bars at all, and the red means there's no connection, I don't think. So yeah, I've disconnected the aerial off. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to reconnect the aerial and show you the difference. So here it is with the aerial connected. You can probably hear Jill brushing her teeth in the background. Which is fabulous. You'll see there's 4 bars on there now. The upload and download speeds aren't great, but we haven't had any problem with Wi-Fi all weekend, and there's no cell mass for 15-20 miles around here. So we're really pleased with that, and I do apologise for Flamborough for forgetting your name. It's not that it's insignificant, it's a lovely little town, and we've really enjoyed staying here, and I've done a separate video on that you can watch. So thanks. This is sort of the end of this video on the Wi-Fi antenna, really. So hope it's been useful to you with the B535 router and the XPOL, Poynting XPOL aerial on the roof, which you saw me installing earlier. Hope you enjoyed that video and it was of some use to you. I'm glad we put that on the van now. We weren't using that TV aerial, and the Wi-Fi aerial has definitely improved the signal. So yeah, look out for future videos. We've got one coming up on our trip to Flamborough recently, and also we might put a little video on about all the upgrades we've had to our back garden to accommodate the motorhome. Talk soon, and please subscribe, like the video if you did like it, and see you again soon. Bye for now.